Hey guys, welcome back to another Solo Leveling Arise video. Today, we're going to talk about the Jeju Island Alliance Raid, the final one, where there's some great rewards. This is great for new players, and there's some info for existing players that we're going to talk about the guild boss meta, and I'm going to give some tips on how to do guild boss as well to achieve the highest score possible. But before we talk about anything about this Jeju Island Raid, you need to join a guild. Now what ends up happening is when you start an account, look at there's this guild banner. It'll take you to a menu that looks like this, where you're going to see a whole bunch of guilds. Now there's plenty of people looking for guilds on Discord servers, so you can either look for one there or you can look here. It shows you the guild level. There's some requirements, so you can check the guilds out, what they say. Some of them are different languages, but you can see how many people are in the guild. Now, once you do join a guild, you'll be taken to a lobby like this, where there's plenty of stuff to do. You'll get guild missions, where you earn some guild coins, and then you can spend them in the guild shop, where you can get a whole bunch of stuff for your account. In here you can also compete. There's little mini games where you can play a stacking game, there's a warehouse game, and there's guild ranks. So I'm second now. Someone beat my score. I'm gonna have to beat them. But yeah, there's some little mini games, but that's the side stuff. The real stuff that you need for the guild is the guild boss, right? And we're going to get into that in a second, where you're going to be able to get a whole bunch of rewards. I was supposed to build a guild boss. So the higher the rage rewards, the more stuff, the rewards you get at the end of the week. So you want to make sure you join a guild, okay? So that should be your first priority. Then there's some guild achievements. They get done passively as you do it, so don't worry too much about this. But once you join a guild, the main thing is what your guild wants is to make sure you do your guild missions, which gives XP for the guild. It levels up the guild, and you'll be able to get some bonuses that your guild can get, and you'll get a ranking for your guild, and you'll get extra rewards. The more you do, the more you help the guild, the better rewards you get at the end of the week. So that's the guild thing out of the way. I just want to make that clear for new players. It's very important. But once you do that, you can do this without a guild, but it's important that you join a guild for the guild boss, which I'll get into a second. But the reason why you want to participate in this event is because the rewards in this event are actually insane. You get some epic runes, some blessing stones, but this crafting material is insane. You get 2 here, and in the points system, when you earn X amount of points, you get another 2 here, which means you can craft. You can save them for another weapon, but in the crafting menu, you can craft the fan to buff your fire weapons. If you've got the Phoenix bow, this is a great side weapon for it. I've already crafted one. I'm hoping I can craft another one before it goes away. This is limited time, so there's only 13 days, so I probably won't be able to get another fan for it. But for the next weapon, you can craft it yourself, so you don't have to summon for it. And you can choose. You can hold on to these tickets. These tickets don't expire. Once you do, every day you log in, you get a ticket to do one of these points of operation. You do the one that you can do at your current level. You'll earn some coins, which you're going to go to exchange shop and buy some stuff. I already bought most of it out, but there's some important stuff that you can buy there. Spend wisely. because there's only 13 days left. So if you haven't started, get onto it. There's some great rewards in there. So once you do that, all you got to do that is do that once a day. You'll get 1 ticket. You'll get some support stuff for the gate. Again, you can do it to any one of these. You'll get rewards and those points to get those rewards. But the main thing for this is the guild boss. Now, there is a meta team right now. Now, I don't get the highest score possible. I am an average player, but this is the meta team at the moment. You have your meta fire team, the strongest team at the moment in the game. You have Kane, strongest DPS. You have Isil, who buffs Kane with her buffs when she breaks a target and the prey and everything. Got Gina, who buffs the whole fire team. Then you got Thomas, best DPS for the light team. Then you got Gogun He, who buffs the whole light team, another breaker. And you got Char. Notice we haven't got a support for the light team here because we're just using Char for her, not only for her DPS, but she gives a debuff that increases crit rate and crit damage. And this team is the support team. You got Hansemi, who's a great support that heals everyone outside the party. She puts some down and she has an immortal field. You got Choi, who actually does great damage in this guild boss, but he also does defense down, so buffs everyone's damage. You got Lee Bora, who increases damage taken to the target, so it all works well. This is the gear that I have for everyone, and this is the meta gear going around for the setup. So there's Team C, Team B, Team A. My SJW gears there. Now, I'll get to the skills and stuff in a second, but there's the cores that I'm using as well. Now, the way you want to build SJW is you want the Grimoire. Again, buffs the whole team. Got Moon Shadow Daggers. Again, increases the damage for everyone when you use it. So they're the 2 weapons you want to use. The build you're going to go is 350 intelligence and 324 strength. Now you can reset your build here if you don't know that. This is a guild boss setup, so it's so your cooldowns come down faster, which brings me to the Blessing Stones. Reawakening, 20% cooldown. More cooldown, more skills you can spam. Another great one is Bloodlust. Decreases attackers' attack, and when you attack, it decreases the target's defense by 12%. More damage. Unfortunately, I haven't got legendaries for these ones, but We Are One is great for everyone in the same party that has the same elemental, like if they're all fire or light, I can't think of the word. And this is Bloodlust, increases critical hit rate, stacking 5 times for 8 seconds. So it's crazy. The skills you want to use is, if you're as lucky as me and have a legendary armor break, it increases damage taken by 15% to the target, so everyone gets a 15% buff. And you're obviously going to use the best damage skill in the game. I don't have it legendary, but it's Sonic Stream Magnifying Slashes. You want to use that. For your QTEs, again, you want to use Thunderstorm. This one's very important. Not only does it do great damage, but it does something to the boss, which I'll explain in the boss fight. And you want to use Overshadow. This is a great damage skill, and I'll give you a reason why we use this one during the fight. So that's the setup. Ultimate, you want to go King's Domain. You can use the other ones if you want, but King's Domain is the best. Passive ones don't really matter, but this gives you a shield, which triggers the Guardian set. You start with a shield, and again, damage decrease. So that's not important, but that's the SJW setup. There's the meta team. So if you want to copy it, here it is. Go through the artifacts again. But yeah, let's go into the actual fight. So I'll be pausing just to... So what you want to do at the start, you want to make sure you get this shadow step in. You want to use your book. Now, you got to be careful here because the queen actually moves back. So you want to rush forward. Otherwise, you're going to miss your armor break. Put the debuff. Then you use moon shadow daggers. And you want to do your magnifying slashes during your moon shadow daggers. Then you want to do one more shadow step, damage the boss, and it's going to go in underground, and it's going to spawn a whole bunch of ants. So you want to try to get it underground as fast as possible. Just keep doing your rotation, armor break, moon shadow daggers, magnifying slash, and here are the ants. Now, what you want to do is you want to go to the side where the least amount of hunters are, so you can get these down ASAP. Now, ideally, you want to have your ult up for this. Now, unfortunately, I didn't have it up, so you would save your ult for doing these ants. So you want to just try and get rid of them straight away. Use your QTE, use some skills, and I'll get it up, the ultimate, to get rid of it straight away. And once you do the bugs, if you can hear the boss, you want to do the book before it comes up, so it's already there. You want to get this shadow step off, so you do maximum amount of damage. And here you want to actually save your armor break, and I'll explain why in a second, because there's going to be a great break gauge that you want to break so you can do more damage to the boss. So here I hold on to it, so I use my moon shadow. I actually missed my moon shadow here. So now normally, let me just rewind that back. Normally you want to hold onto your QTE. If you've accidentally used your armor break, your QTE, this QTE right here, will stun the boss and give you extra time on the break gauge so you can actually break it. But I use it here for the extra damage because I've got the armor break skill up. Once the gauge pops up, you break the target, shadow step, do the combo, magnify slashes, use your book, rinse and repeat, and it'll go down again one more time. You don't want to shadow step again. You just want to get the boss down as fast as possible so the ants come up again. And again, you want to save your ult for the ants that come up so you can get rid of them ASAP. So the boss goes down, go to the least amount of hunters. I should use my ult here. Yes, I do. Use the ult, get rid of them ASAP. Use QTE. Use your skills, get rid of them ASAP. And what's going to happen is the boss is going to come up again and rinse and repeat. I got hit. Don't get hit there. Actually, shadow step. Don't be a papega like me. But yes, there'll be another break gauge. So it's the same as the first one. Do it again. Rinse, repeat. Break it. Shadow step. Use your book. Magnifying slashes. Moon shadow daggers. Now, with the book, you don't have to hold it. If you haven't got any other skills, hold it. But otherwise, just tap it. Make sure you get debuff. Do all your other skills. Now, it's important here with your ult, you want to reach max expert stacks. I'm at 100 at the moment, so I could use it now. But I'm waiting for a shadow step, and then I use it pretty much. So I should use it now, but I'm waiting probably till the end, close to the end. So again, spam your skills, and that's pretty much the fight, guys. So like I said, I don't get the highest skills. I think I do all right with the gear that I have, with the hunters that I have, but that's pretty much the fight. Just got to make sure you break the target in those 2 phases. Hold on to your QTE if you don't have the armor break skill up, and you'll do just fine. But yeah, here you could see Kane is an absolute beast in this mode. So, but yeah, that's the guild fight. And yeah, guys, so that's about it for that. Now, if you didn't know, if you want to get into this game and you think you're competitive and you've just missed out, they have got a competition at the moment for Battlefield Time. I'm pretty sure it is. Yep. And it's on at the moment. The finals will be on the 12th of the 4th in March. I don't like when the dates are like this way around. It should be 12th of the 4th. But look at the prizes. So if you're keen, if you enjoy this game and you want to be competitive, look at the prizes. I had to check how much that is in Australian dollars, but look at what you get. You get a laptop, a monitor. It's pretty good prizes. But yeah, so that's going at the moment. So if you want to see how the best players in the world do Battlefield Time, write that date down. And there's the standings at the moment, international standings. Type Out is amazing. I look at his videos. He's an amazing content creator. He's the best. He's the one that gave everyone the meta for Guild Boss, and that's who I watch. I'm so glad he's #1. I hope he wins it. But yeah, guys, that is it. Guys, I hope that helped. I hope that helped you figure out which hunters you should be focusing on, the rotation of the Guild Boss, so you can get higher score, what skills to use. So I hope that helps. And if it did, guys, give this video a like, subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, so if you could help me out with that, it would be amazing. I'm also a creator for this program. I give out codes to my supporters every time I bring a video out, because Netmarble gives us missions, us creators, to give you codes, and it's free to join, so there's nothing to it. I'll put a link in the description and in the comments if you want to do that. And if you ever want to ask me any questions, I also stream on Twitch. You can catch me out there, ask me anything, hang out. I'd love to get to know you guys. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.